JCMN Network.
What's up, y'all? And welcome to First Timers Review. Ooh, that took a lot out of me right there. What's up, y'all, and welcome to First Timers Review. My name is Nico, and today we're gonna be watching Lizzie McGuire. Nice Disney Channel classic. Not much I can say about this show because I can't remember a lot. I do remember that it was enjoyable and very entertaining. And I also heard that Hilary Duff was talking about like trying to maybe do a little reboot, maybe a little bit like she's grown up over time, which would be a cool little thing. I wonder how they'll do the animation part. I think that'll be interesting. But today we're going to be watching the first episode of Lizzie McGuire. I gotta keep that in mind because Hilary Duff, Lizzie McGuire, I keep wanting to call the show Hilary Duff. If y'all are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And if you like this video, leave a like. So let's get into it.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Me, Lizzie McGuire, cheerleader? What up with that? I mean, nothing could be more superficial, demeaning, and shallow. Cheerleading is like this plot to make girls feel bad about themselves.
You want to try out for cheerleader? Are you crazy?
Did you say you want to try out for cheerleader or cheerleading?
You want to try out for cheerleader? Are you crazy? Nuggets.
I could tell that that lunchroom was there way before they started pushing the healthy eating stuff. Them fries look a little better. Now, granted, there were times, I don't remember what school I was at, but the fries were, and the nuggets were, but they went downhill at one point, and I was like, dang. I love how a lot of these shows do make cheerleading. If you had a girl as your main character, she wanted to do cheerleading or somehow got into cheerleading at one point. That's interesting how common that was at that time. And I always like the friend dynamic. One guy, one girl. No matter who's your main character, one guy, one girl. Sometimes, you know, they gotta have a little color on them. Aren't they supposed to have like a routine that they're supposed to practice? And to see if they can execute that routine well enough? Didn't think it was a freestyle thing. It felt like most people wouldn't really be that good at it unless they already done cheerleading. I don't know. I'm just saying.
At least I didn't try out for javelin.
One thing I'm confused about is why is there an audience? Why is there people watching people try out for cheerleading? Is this in the middle of school? Is this after school? Maybe it was after school. I maybe didn't hear that part. One step closer each and every day. We figure it out on the way. Yeah. I still remember the theme song.
Dad, really, it's no big. No big at all.
No
I
big.
Cemented my social status.
Let's bring that back. No big.
Oh, I don't know. You called it Lizzie. Well, there's no denying the resemblance.
Hey.
Children.
Hey,
Dad, here's your instructions.
quit all that fighting.
Fighting.
I'm outie. Book report due tomorrow. I haven't even finished.
I'm
it.
outie. Wow.
Okay.
No big, and I'm outie. Some things just don't work now. How about that? I'll just say that.
Here we go. Pep talk number 243 from the Mother-Daughter Handbook. It's not that what she's saying is so bad. It's just that I've heard it 17 times already today.
Which is hilarious. And you'll hear that kind of stuff so many times and you still reject. And then you'll kind of realize, yeah, you're right. Every kid goes through that process. It's almost like, do you still tell them or you just kind of let it go? My opinion, you still tell them. My future kids, I'm gonna let y'all know this now. I'm going to keep telling you the same thing, especially when you keep showing me that you're doing the opposite. Because you can't say I didn't say nothing. You can't say you didn't know. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you now.
That's so funny. I don't even know when this show. Let me see when the show came out. The first episode was in 2001. I was in the first grade, so wouldn't have a computer in my room. Even when I got old enough, probably around this age, I still didn't have a computer in my room. And I wasn't instant messaging nobody. My brother was, but I wasn't. So I'm just interested, the leniency, the lenanacy in Lizzie McGuire's household, in the McGuire's household.
He made cheerleader?
Why is that being said like that? You made cheerleader? That's like saying you met football player. You football player now? You made the football team. You made the cheerleading team. You're a cheerleader. I'm a football player. I guess it's throwing me off. Maybe that's just how things were said.
You know why she made it, don't you?
Ooh, Lizzie, what you insinuating?
Kate stuffs her bra.
Well, at least we know Disney didn't hold any punches. If you're going to have a teenager show, have them talk about things like teenagers. Was this like around the same time Degrassi was out? I bet you if I look that up, they're going to be like the most new. Oh, wow. 2001, October 14th, 2001. And then Lizzie McGuire was January. So they came out before them because it seemed like something Degrassi would hit on, but I wouldn't expect this from a Disney show. I like when tech broke in these shows, just like in Smart House. If you didn't see that episode, I'm gonna need you to go check that one out. It's a little differently formatted, but go check it out. I still enjoyed that video. When tech mess up, it's always like, you're like, I have never been on a computer that has made all that noise except for ding, 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 ding. Or whatever other computer sounds, but not. I wonder if those sounds were like copyrighted.
Huh?
So you telling me? so you gonna tell me that she hits the computer and it ends up sending it to everyone?
You mean the instant message went out to everyone in the whole school?
That's the funny part. When stuff like this happens, it's almost like, why do y'all have everybody's email? Or you had to have an email to have an instant message. That was like the connection. How did everybody have one? Now, they could be exaggerating and maybe it was like a few and then somehow they was able to tell other people. But I still never understood that. And then you don't never see them interact with any other people, and yet they have everybody's info. Also, I want to point out that Lizzie McGuire has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not saying that it shouldn't be. It's a good show, but I just didn't expect that.
I'm over. Kate is going to crush me.
And that's the thing. Like every time with Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, which is another show I'm gonna do a first time review on, so be on the lookout. So subscribe to the channel. They're always scared. They're gonna be in a fisticuff. They're gonna fight it out. It always trips me out. I'll be like, what? Have you seen these people fight before?
Okay, which one of you did it?
See, there's no question. There's no question. Because if it sends out to everyone, it says who it got sent from. Unless, what, is she forwarded?
I
And why was that automatically populated? There's a lot of questions I have here. Lizzie, step up your
I
game.
did it, Kate.
You did do it though.
I'm really sorry.
Why was you about to be a bad friend and let her just say she did it? You sent it out. That was your fault. Am I missing something?
Got any extra tissue?
I didn't even know why he sneezed like that. That's crazy.
You are so gonna pay for this.
In what way? A dance competition?
I can't believe I'm standing here letting Miranda take the rap.
What do you mean? Lizzie said it, but your girl sent it out. That wasn't her fault.
What's your problem? I said I was sorry.
On the other hand,
I really don't know a lot of situations that should just be squashed. That should have been squashed because you said sorry. I get it, accept the apology, but also don't make it seem like I said sorry, so shut up. It's like, that doesn't really help.
let me tell Kate that I sent the instant message.
Please, you can't handle this kind of conflict.
You sure couldn't. You sure couldn't, Lizzie.
Kareem and Bethany Edelstein's birthday party, even though you're allergic.
You didn't even need to use that example. You literally could have just said what you did right now was obvious that you could not handle it.
I happen to handle conflict just fine.
Instant replay, Lizzie.
Okay, so maybe I'm not the best with it.
Why use these like 10 frames per second sequences? Very early 2000, late 90s rock video.
Annie Kessler wants to talk to me?
That's what he told me in Soch. There he is over there. Why don't you go?
All right. Let me say something real quick. Everything don't need to be shortened. And that goes true to now. Everything don't need to be shortened, abbreviated. There's some things soch, then social, soch, social. He said that in soch. He said it in social. Like I'm dancing. Everything doesn't need to be shortened. That's it. Just saying.
And go talk to him. Better give me two. I have the chili.
Claire said you wanted to talk to me. No. Really?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Claire's one of her friends, a little cheerleader friend. You should have thought about that. Cause I didn't. In case you run out. Ha! Dog. First episode, we're gonna just start about girls' insecurities. Like, dog. First of all, let's review that, right? She's on the computer, I'm assuming she's in the library. The girl, oh my gosh, the girl is printing out stacks worth. This girl prints out stacks worth of these things. Nobody stopped her. Nobody. This is obviously wouldn't be acceptable because I wanted to say accepted, and then this wouldn't be acceptable. Now I'm over here messing up stuff. This should be accepted. Where's the librarian? Liberarian. Where's that person at? This girl able to do different colors. Wasted all this ink for a joke. Then I'm pretty sure she puts these up. This school is crazy. Look at that. Puts them all over the school. First of all, where did she even get that picture from? There's a lot of questions I have for this. And then no teachers. There's been not one teacher that has walked by and saw that. That's crazy to me. It's a spray bottle. So what would she be spraying? Her neck? Oh, her hair. Is food coloring that strong?
Handle broccoli. So
That it would do that? I thought you would probably have to do a lot more than
I can't
just
figure out which one's worse.
spraying it.
Meatball
Whatever.
built-
Not exactly.
I just don't see how food coloring would do that.
Kate, wait.
Wait. Is that a teacher? He needs Excuse me, sir. Sir, you don't look young enough to be a student here. You need to get in between this.
I did, but I'd back off if I were you. Unless, of course, you want things to get ugly. So, how was that?
I like the little popping noise with their transitions.
I'm a cheerleader. I can turn the whole school against you.
The whole school?
No, just everyone.
Let me tell y'all, kids, if there's any kids watching this, nobody that's on anything should have that much power. No kid should have that much power. Don't let them have that much power over you. Be yourself and love yourself. The more you know. I'm serious though. Don't let nobody get to you like that. What you mean this, Lizzie? Say something.
I was jealous that you made cheerleader and I didn't. I'm sorry about what I wrote. It was rude. And I wish I could take it back.
Wow. I have to say, Lizzie, I didn't think you had it in you to stand up to me. Good for you.
Stand up? I mean, honestly, it's kind of more of like getting the elephant out the room type thing. It wasn't like she was like, you know what? I said what I said and I meant what I said. And that's standing up. I think our definitions of standing up is a lot different. Break. Ugh. What? Why was that their break noise? What are they shocked about? Isn't it like that couldn't be the first time that has ever been cheered. They act like it's towards them. Like, oh my gosh, is this about me? Once again, where are the teachers? This is a pep rally. Everybody's in the same place. Teacher should have shut that stuff down quickly. Where's the cheerleader coach? The coach should have been like, no, we're not doing that. Yeah, they're just doing whatever they want in school. And they swore up and down they did something. This school sucks. Ew. Wait. She going, what the heck? Where are these teachers? Lisa, you're a loser. Ew. Like this. It's so ugly.
Larry Tudgman picked his nose and had a snack, and Danny Kessler caught it on tape. Well,
he's the problem. He's the name of this title, name of this whole thing. Rumors.
My social status to that of a nobody for, I don't know, eternity.
I thought it was funny when I think Toy Story, they did something like that. They act like it was a blooper reel. It was like, whatever it was. I think it was Toy Story. I can't remember. One of those Pixar movies did that. That was the first episode of Lizzie McGuire. You know what? I actually have no problem doing another episode of that. It's kind of weird because one thing I've realized with Disney shows, they don't have a traditional pilot episode. It's like sometimes it's an episode that they probably just released, and then the second one is actually the pilot, because sometimes things get restarted or whatever. But overall, Lizzie McGuire, even though it had some weird little plots, little plot holes in there, I'll give it a 8 out of 10. I would binge watch this again to reminisce on the old days. It's funny. It's a funny show. You realize when you watch stuff like that over, you're like, okay, there's just a certain age you're supposed to watch a show and enjoy it. And that's what we are here for in First Timers Review. We try to reminisce and see if what we watched back then, does it hold up today? I hope y'all liked this video. And if y'all did, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.